Hey everybody! I am here today to share another new recipe I've been working on, and just like the past couple of recipes, this is a really great recipe to take with you on the go. So once you make these, they're super portable, they're little protein bites, they're full of great superfoods, full of protein to keep you satisfied, and great healthy fats too. So I'm super excited to share this with you. You guys know I love chocolate by now probably, and when I used to eat all those sugar-filled cookies, we used to go to those cookie stores and I'd get, of course, I had to get the double chocolate chip cookies. So I've been working on this recipe, and this one is so good. And I feel actually like it tastes better than the sugar-filled ones, so I'm super excited to share this with you guys. And just be sure I will put this recipe below, so when I'm done you'll have it in case you miss anything during the video. And like I said, it's full of protein, so it's going to give you a lot of good energy. You can take these on the go. They're full of the healthy fats, and they're really going to help decrease inflammation because I've got some other great superfoods in here, like cacao, that is going to just help decrease inflammation in your body. So, and the other great thing is these are gluten-free, grain-free, and refined sugar-free. So these will be your new favorite. Okay, so we're gonna start with a half a cup of almond butter. So I've got that here. And just like all my recipes, this is gonna be a one bowl wonder, so very easy. So again, that's a half a cup of unsweetened almond butter, I should say. And then we're gonna go on to a 3/4 cup of protein powder. Now when you get protein powder, make sure it's unsweetened. And you can use a vegetable protein powder if you're allergic to dairy, or you can use one with grass-fed protein is fine too. So I'm gonna put that in there. That is 3/4 cup. And then we're gonna do a teaspoon of honey. Now, depending on who is, you're making this for, you can use more than a teaspoon. I use up to 2 teaspoons sometimes, especially if I'm making it for kids. So they tend to like things a little sweeter. But I'm just using 1 teaspoon today because I don't want them too sweet. But that's kind of up to you. So that's 1 to 2 teaspoons. And then we're gonna do, and this one's kind of optional what you use here too. I'm gonna use 2 tablespoons of cacao nibs instead of dark chocolate chips. I like these because they give you a lot of great fiber and they still taste amazing. But if you want it a little sweeter, you could use dark chocolate chips. Just make sure you're trying to keep them above that 70% cacao mark, because then you're getting more of those really great antioxidants, so your skin will be glowing and you'll just get all the benefits of those antioxidants, and it'll be lower sugar. So again, either 2 tablespoons of cacao nibs or 2 tablespoons of dark chocolate chips. Or you could do like 1 tablespoon of each, which is what I do sometimes. So then we are gonna do a teaspoon of alcohol-free organic vanilla extract. Makes it taste super yummy. And then we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of crushed nuts. So I used raw almonds, so you just put those right in there. They'll give it a nice little crunch and some healthy fats. Taste amazing. You can leave those out if you're not into nuts, that's fine. And then another thing that I love adding to this, which I tried the recipe without this and it wasn't as good, so I'm putting in 1 tablespoon of raw cacao powder, and it is so good. It just makes it super chocolatey and more of that double chocolate taste that I love. So let's see if I got everything. Oh, and then the last ingredient, and you might need to alter this a little bit, is I'm gonna put in 1 tablespoon of unsweetened almond milk. And I usually start with just that 1 tablespoon, and then I mix it up and see how that consistency is. And you kind of want like a brownie consistency in a way, kind of like some of my other recipes. So you'll mix those up, and if it doesn't seem like the right consistency once it's all mixed together, that's when you can add a little bit more almond milk. So I found that you don't really usually need to add more than 1 more tablespoon. So like a total of 2 tablespoons is pretty much what you need. And I think I actually do need to add a little more. Oh, no, actually, I think it's looking pretty good. Sometimes the more you mix it, it just gets a little more moist, and then you can tell they're gonna stick together to form those protein bites really nicely. And you guys, these seriously taste like real double chocolate chip cookies. Like a lot of my other protein bites, you're just gonna take about, let's see, you're gonna take about a tablespoon size amount. I'll kind of show you, and if you've seen my recipes before, you kind of know. And then I just start by kind of squeezing it in between my palm, and it kind of makes it a little bit more moldable. And then I just kind of roll it between my palms, and it's so good. And then I actually have parchment paper today. I ran out last week, but I bought more. You're just gonna store it right in parchment paper. And I like storing it in a glass container. You can store it in the fridge for like up to a week to 2 weeks, usually a week. But if you want to store it in the freezer, 3 weeks. And these are so good on the go. So see how easy this is? And this makes 12 protein balls. So a good serving size is 2, because there's not a lot of sugar in here, just that raw honey, which is actually a great superfood. Kids love these. You can put them in their lunches. You can, they just love them. Super easy, makes 12 protein balls. Make sure you make sure you look for the recipe below. I'll have it there. And I just love showing you guys these recipes because it really shows that you can eat healthy but really still have delicious food that actually tastes kind of naughty and like not healthy for you, but it is. And so I love that. So be sure to click the link below that I'll have below the comments, and you can get more of my recipes that are very similar to this, that are just going to give you amazing energy. They're going to give you beautiful skin because you're not eating inflammatory foods that make your skin kind of sallow and inflamed. And you're actually going to get 10 recipes for free, and they're all made with these amazing superfoods. And once you start eating these, you're just gonna really feel, you're just gonna have more energy, and you're gonna have this like glow, and you actually lose weight too, which is another wonderful side effect. So oh yeah, let me know what you'd like me to make. So if you have ideas or certain dishes that you know are unhealthy and you'd love to have a healthy hack for those, let me know in the comments below, and I will promise to work on recipes for you, because that's something I love to do. I love to take food that isn't good for you and make it good for you so you can still enjoy the food you love. So I will have the recipe below and the link below to those free recipes, and we will see you next time.